Welcome to the city in NBA 2K25. Man, I can't even lie to y'all. They brought out some heat for this one. Wasn't expecting to get excited the way I did. I'm one of those guys who prefers matchmaking for the most part, but they did a lot of good stuff. And honestly, man, it brought back nostalgia. We're going to get into every single detail so you can know exactly what's coming. As you can see, there's a lot of new areas for different modes that haven't got updated, plus bringing back the classics. There's some details in that though. I just want to make sure I don't want to hype you guys up. It's going to be per season. A lot of stuff happening, guys. We're about to dive into it. So lock in the channel for all of NBA 2K, man. We just want to have a good time, and that's what this channel is all about. Giving y'all all the key information, sharing some new things, sharing my experience, and yes, it is hyped. All right. So there's an article, there's the videos that we're going to be watching. I'm going to put it in slow motion for you guys to be able to see the true trailer, full slow motion, 50% speed. I just want you to pay attention and everything. And I'm going to break this down and give you guys the rundown, getting into it from top to bottom. So, first things first that they talk about is the stars. That's a new feature where they're going to show all the NBA champions, just like the Walk of Fame in Hollywood. They got one for the players, as far, I mean, the champions who have won. So, that's going to be great. As you could see, the city has murals. That's one of my favorite things. I'm a New Yorker, so to me, that's very important. Definitely love it. And so those are very nice features that they're starting off with. And they took a lot of consideration to what we have. They basically said they condensed the maps so it can be smaller. When you're getting into the park, as you could see, it's going to be the traditional way where every court is close to each other. You don't got to run around obstacles to get to a court. And to me, that's important because I'm just trying to play basketball. Basketball over everything is the theme. So to me, that was super important. And they basically want to make it accessible for everybody. So that was one of the key things that I loved and that I'm excited about, that I definitely feel like we got to appreciate as players. Can't always get mad at these guys. They're doing what they can, and we gotta accept the best that they offer. But yeah, so that's a big one for me. I did want to touch on something that's probably my favorite thing that they announced, and I'm gonna get into all of the details. I want to show y'all. I ain't gonna talk about it. Let me show y'all. Right? And you already seen it if you're watching this trailer. This right here is called the Proving Grounds, folks. And this is probably my favorite thing they announced. Okay. It's going to allow me to just play competitively pretty much on every mode. Good Pro Am has fives and threes. Well, this is pretty much unlocking that on the next level. It's called the Proven Grounds. All right. And it's basically a rank mode where you can go in there, play any of these modes: 1v1, 2v2, 3v3, 5v5. And it has the competitive level difficulty sliders, no shot meters. I think this is perfect. And then, of course, bragging rights for the best players. And then they talk about a couple of key things that is pretty amazing. And as we know, there's tiers for the seasons, and then they also have the ranking that you can do with this mode. So if you want to see it, there it is right there. And as you can see, all the way up to top ranked, which is awesome. But then you also get more rep in here, is what they explained. You're going to be able to increase your rep multiplier and VC for wins. So this is going to be critical. There's going to be a leaderboard that updates daily, tracking the top ranked players per game mode, top 100 for any proven grounds, which is amazing. And your rank will also be shown on your gamer plate. So that's crazy. This is my favorite thing, honestly. You're gonna get double rep. Whoever's top rank gets double rec, I mean. But this is amazing. And I know like not everybody's into competitive. I'm not a sweat anymore, but this is gonna bring me back in just a little bit. I'm gonna be real. Just a little bit. So, anyways, enough of that. We're gonna get back into this whole movement that we talking. Again, to each his own. Maybe you're not into that. That's fine. I am. Can't wait. And then they talk more about everything else. Okay. They talk about the rec, how that got a new visuals. Pro Am has some new stuff in it as well. And then Annie Up, aka the stage, where it goes down. You can still do your thing over there. And it's pretty amazing what they've done. And I want to actually just show you guys the website. How about that? We're going to show you the website real quick. We're watching the trailer and we're going to watch this a lot today. And I put it on slow motion for a reason. But as you can see right here, this is the official Annie Up. And I like it, man. I think it looks clean. It's better than what we've had in the past. All right. We can't get mad. And so that's a good thing. Something different, man. Thank you. Then they also talk about my court. We broke this down in detail on a previous video, but my court is so good because you could do so many things in there and they let you actually play in different modes and things like that. So super clutch in my opinion. If you paid attention to everything that they showed already, you'll see like, oh wow, here goes my court. Let's go and check that out. So right here, you got 1v1, 2v2, 3v3. You could practice really good here. Of course, you don't got 5v5. That would be even better. But it has all of this. It has the ball for you to continue to get passes, all that. So you're gonna have a good, and it also has a preset to give you the real authentic sliders. So to me, this is clutch, 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 clutch. And I'm excited about that personally. I think it's important to have that type of basketball, you know? But yeah, super exciting. And then yes, Rise and Elite affiliations are back. They didn't go into details on what are the buffs. It's probably gonna be the same, maybe. I don't know. I have not I can't confirm that, but I'm assuming that they're gonna be the same as they were last year. Similar, maybe with some new upgrades as far as the buffs that you get for being on one affiliation or the other. It'll probably be announced next week, right before the game releases. But it was super cool to see Chris Manning and then Shakedown as well. You know, these guys work hard. They're doing their thing. So I want to kind of get into just showing you that real quickly. As you can see, these are the courts. This pirate themed one is the Elite. I'm really not into pirates like that, but okay. I'm down for it. And I was an Elite, so I might stay with the Elite, man. I like the Elite. Not gonna lie. I don't care about the court. It's more about representing. And then you have this is the best court out of the two. I'm gonna be real. This court right here is fire. And this is from Rise. And I feel like they got a W on this one. I mean, Rise lost last year, let's be honest. But they winning on that one. So I like it a lot. And then they had the amazing, learn 2K stuff with a lot of mini games and things that you can do that I thought was interesting, fun, something different that I like a lot. And then they have another new feature, which I'll probably use. I'm a streamer, right? So like we kind of sometimes just want to chill out and not hang out with people and just kind of like keep talking to the chat. And it's rude to do that with friends, to be real with you. So this next thing called Squad Finders is actually a very good feature that I feel like we all can benefit from if we just want to get in and casually play. Try to find a squad who wants to play together as well. It might be more people going in there trying to actually compete and be decent. I don't know. We'll see. That might be something that is useful. And then of course they got street courts. One of the best parts about street courts is that you can actually play with other players now. So they have the co-op version of the street courts. So I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing. It is nice to play with your friends and practice. The thing is, we were using those courts to get our badges or, get a quick warm up. So I just got to see about how that feels. But talking about how that feels, this is the craziest part of the day. Let's be real right here. We're gonna pause it everywhere. But if you guys don't know, NBA 2K been around for a long time, and I played it all the time, but there was a time where my son played it more than me, and you had these amazing parks, which is the classics, you know, and they basically brought it back. Looking at Sunset Beach, we're gonna pause right there. It's gonna be for season 2. And actually, let me rewind, make sure I capture all of these because each of them will have a different season when they come back. So just pay attention to the season. See, it says Sunset Beach for season 2. You have Rivet City season 3, and then Old Town season 1. And then for Fort 4, it'll be Old Town My Park Championship. So this is awesome on a lot of levels. Like nostalgia for sure, but it's like they had good courts where it's just like that. That's all I want, right? I don't need to be running around these obstacles and this giant creature that you put in the middle and all the stores. Like just let me play the game. And so this is super perfect that they're kind of respecting our time, and then they're bringing back the old ones who also respected our time. It's like we'll put these courts together. Honestly, this was bad design, right? Like it was like, oh, we don't have enough space. Let's put them all together in the old days. But it's actually better for us because it's more accessibility. So personally, we love it, but it wasn't like it's the greatest game design in the world. It's just more convenient, you know. So yeah, that is fire. This is one of probably the biggest thing you're gonna hear in the community, and I'm gonna use this as a thumbnail because it is outrageously amazing. And so these events are gonna happen each season. They said at the end of the season they're gonna bring these. So that's kind of crazy because people are not gonna be playing for rep anymore. They're gonna be playing just to hang out. I would assume if they do that. So yeah. And then talking about rep, let's get into rep, right? And I probably should play the trailer like officially now that you guys seen everything in slow motion. I cut up some of the footage from the devs talking, and I wanted to kind of just let y'all see all that. All right, so let's check out the official trailer. I'm just gonna let that play. Before we do, actually, check this out. So this is the new rep and legend system. So they actually got legends again. I didn't really like the fact that it was just top 10. I thought that was whack. So they brought back legends officially. As you can see, this is going to be insane. They talked about the details a bit, and they basically gave us it's going to be 1 through 5 for rookie, starter, veteran, and then legend. And then you get different rewards. You get cap breakers for each of them. There's 15 of them. They didn't say how many is in there, but if you look at it, it's only 5 places. So you talk about maybe 3, 6, 9, 12. So maybe 4 per level. You'll get 4 cap breakers per tier, which is amazing. And then you can use that and do what you got to do. Of course, there's going to be other rewards. We don't know the rewards, but yeah. Then they have first one to reach legend 1. It's eligible for certain things, and they're gonna kind of go show love to those people. At the end of the Boulevard Stars, they'll end up having the first player to reach legend each year from 2015 all the way to 14. So all the top dogs, people I love and care about, all the people putting hard work into this game, that is gonna be crazy. And I just wanted to take a moment to show love to those guys because that's a lot of time and energy to dedicate. There's plenty of more things that this is having, and I'm kind of gonna breeze through some of this. This video is starting to take a little long. It says take a trip to Triple Threat Park. I like this. Fast travel to Rivet City Championship, and you can play Triple Threat Online or Triple Threat Co-op, which I like both. That's going to be a fun time. We're debuting a new limited edition for clothing. They have the Gatorade Gym is now an open area workout platform on the beach. Okay, so you can do this on the beach. There's some courts there as well. Increase your physicals. That's pretty good. What this says, there's also 2 courts that give 25% rep bonus. Wait a minute. Interesting. They talk about the rebirth. I did a video and broke that down. Basically, rebirth is crazy. You can get to 99 right away. After you get to one build to 99, from then on, if you use your rebirth, you'll be able to get all the other ones to 99. No having to work hard and do all that stuff. All right. And that's the main premise of all the key things that they talked about. There's gonna be more reveals. I got y'all covered, man. I know for sure Ronnie's gonna probably reveal some rewards, the rep system, or something crazy. He likes having something up his sleeve, man. You know how that goes. And so whatever next breakdown they're gonna do, I'll have you guys covered. But the game is coming out. I'm gonna mostly stick to some guides and my experience in the game. And I'm just hoping y'all just here to vibe with me, man, and have a good time, play with me, just share some thoughts, share some things with the community. We got a couple tournaments and things happening soon. I'm gonna announce it soon. But yeah, peace and love to everybody, man. I'ma see y'all on them courts. You gotta come over to the proving ground. That's where I'm planning to be most likely for a very long time. All right. See you there.